Hey everyone, I've got a new review for you right now, and this one is for Eli Roth's latest. It's something he hasn't really done before, the family-friendly The House with a Clock in Its Walls. It stars Owen Vaccaro as Lewis Barnavelt. After the passing of his parents, Lewis is sent to live with his uncle, a man he's never met before, his uncle Jonathan, played by Jack Black. Together with his neighbor, Cate Blanchett, as Mrs. Zimmerman, Jonathan teaches Lewis all about magic and also about the clock hidden somewhere in their house that they desperately need to find. A story like that should be loaded with, well, magic and charm, but unfortunately Roth never quite gets there with this one. It's a family movie, and yeah, one might expect the humor to be on the sillier side, and that's fine, but very few of the gags here are especially funny. Most of the one-liners fall flat. A good deal of the physical jokes are ruined either by predictability or weak effects. The concept and this house are just packed to the brim with inventive qualities, but they're all used just as you would expect, and that kind of ruins the element of discovery here, of exploring a magical house and finding out what zany, fantastical things you're gonna see next. What holds the film together more than anything, though, are the performances and the fact that the movie's heart is firmly in the right place. Jack Black and Cate Blanchett are just made for these roles, and while the constant name-calling between Jonathan and Mrs. Zimmerman never quite works, there's still a blast to watch in these roles, and it's also impossible not to root for this unlikely family they form with Lewis. He is a sweet, goofy kid who misses his mom and surprisingly never mentions his dad, and he just wants to be accepted and loved. It's the success of the pursuit of that kept me invested more than anything here, but I was disappointed that I just didn't have more fun with the whole magic element. I love world building and discovering the rules of supernatural scenarios, but that sense of wonder just never takes hold here. I suspect it does have a lot to do with the surface level treatment of all the oddities around the house and also with Lewis's magical training, but I also think the visuals don't help here either. Both the practical and digital effects just don't look that great. Jonathan even has a chair that acts like a pet dog, and it never clicked for me of all people. There are so many exciting visual opportunities when you're playing with magic and also a downright gorgeous house like this, but as far as framing and camera moves go, Roth never does anything especially interesting or anything that enhances a scene for that matter. Some of the best shots here are just the ones that sit on Blanchett and Black because they are so charismatic in these parts. I'm gonna give The House with a Clock in Its Walls 2.5 Deweys out of 5 on the Dewey Decimovie scale. It's a sweet film, and I imagine that some of the youngest moviegoers out there could enjoy it, but I also fancy myself an adult who's always eager to go on a zany, magical adventure, but I just found this one to be kind of dull. So there it is, guys, my review of The House with a Clock in Its Walls. If and when you see the movie, do sound off in the comment section below. I'd like to know what you think. And as always, I've got to wrap this video with a Patreon shout out. And this round is going to 2 of my top tier members. It's Evan Lee and Jack DeShaw. No amount of thank yous will be enough for you two, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. Thank you so much again for being here. Your level of support really astounds me, and I am just so grateful for it. And also, thanks to everyone out there watching this review right now. Don't forget to like and share it, and I'll see you soon with more videos.